You can find the canal gearbox oil used in the video under the link in the description. Turn your engine off. Pull up the handbrake. Pull on the bonnet release lever and open the bonnet. To access the drain nut, you have to lift the front of the vehicle. Place the vehicle on the axle stands. We strongly suggest watching the tutorial, raising your vehicle safely before carrying out this step. You can then remove the plastic crankcase, if any, to access the gearbox oil plug. You can now see the gearbox oil plug. Be careful not to confuse the gearbox drain nut with the engine oil drain nut. Using an oil surface spanner, release the oil plug and finish unscrewing by hand. Be careful on the last few turns. The oil can squirt out immediately. Anticipate this by placing a container underneath to collect the oil. You can learn how to make one by watching another of our videos, how to make a collector for liquids. Let the oil run out for 10 minutes or so. Replace the drain seal with a new one, then screw the plug back on by hand first, before finishing tightening it using the tool without over-tightening. It is now necessary to refill the oil in the gearbox. You have to be very careful and precise when doing this part of the job. First, put the crankcase back in place and put the car back on the ground. On this vehicle, we recommend filling the oil through the gearbox breather.
All parts used in this tutorial are supplied by our trusted partners. These partners also help us create as many video tutorials as possible. Check them out in the description below.
To access it, you need to remove the battery. To do this, we recommend watching the video How to Replace the Car Battery Peugeot 206 1.4 HDI. You will now need to remove the battery tray. Take a socket wrench, an extender and a 10mm socket and unscrew the 3 screws holding the tray. Unclip the electrical connectors on the battery tray. Next, using a small socket wrench and a 10mm socket, unscrew the nut holding the plastic tray relay box. Disengage the relay from the battery tray. You can now remove the battery tray assembly. Using a pry bar, detach the clips from the cable sleeve attached to the metal holder on the battery tray. Using a socket wrench, an extender and a 13mm socket, unscrew the 4 screws holding the battery tray holder. Then remove the tray. Now you can see the gearbox breather. Open the breather cap. You can find the canal gearbox oil used in the video under the link in the description. Take a funnel and insert it into the breather hole. Add oil intermittently because of the diameter of the funnel. You can find the exact amount of oil suggested for your car in the description of the tutorial. Screw the breather cap back on. Put the metal holder of the battery tray back in place. Then screw it back on. Clip the clips of the cable sleeve attached to the metal holder of the battery tray back on. Put the battery tray back in place. Put the relay box back in place. Then screw it back on. Clip the electrical connectors back onto the tray. Then screw the battery tray back on. Reinstall the battery. Due to this, we recommend watching the video How to Replace the Car Battery Peugeot 206 1.4 HDI. Operation completed.
Hi, it's Theo from UseTool. I hope this video has helped you a lot in your car maintenance. We would be super grateful if you could spread the word so that we can produce even more tutorials. Simply give us a like, a comment, and hit that subscribe button. It really helps us boost the channel and help the whole community. Thanks a lot and have a great one.